All right, yeah, you'll be pretty surprised. At least I was. Um, as soon as I put that video about these Indians fighting with each other near my place, I got this guy from Singapore, and he told me that he was present there when this Indian Hindu, what's his name? Singh Sagar. When Singh Sagar, who has been charged with stealing 1 lakh, that is Singapore dollars, $1,800 worth of items. Okay. So apparently he was there. He occupies an important position. So he asked me not to mention specifics about him. Okay. So I was just having this conversation with him. And by the way, he's also Indian Hindu. Huh? Okay. So it's not that he is some other religion or some other nationality. He himself told me, Loy, I'm ashamed being an Indian Hindu. I am ashamed of our Indian Hindus who are doing this. Initially, when he started to have the conversation with me, I thought he was pissed off with me because obviously, I'm stating the title, Indian Hindus, do this or do that. And he took a very mature stance and said that it takes two hands to clap. There would be no noise if they would not do it. In fact, nobody would be talking about it. And then he went on to say that this is not the first time that Indians have been caught doing embarrassing things. He himself told me, imagine this, he himself told me that this is very common. Them stealing, like this guy at the airport. I want you to check NDTV, which says, Indian man charged with stealing items worth 1 lakh at Singapore airport, and just look at the stuff that he has stolen. Imagine a guy who can afford to travel to Singapore. He is not poor. Okay. So he can afford to travel. But what did he steal? He stole chocolates. Can just let that sink in. He stole chocolates. But you're taking even lingerie items. I mean, you really have to be brain dead to want to steal from an airport where the maximum number of cameras, the maximum number of scanners, the maximum security is the highest in an airport. You have to be the biggest dumb fuck in this universe, the biggest dickhead of all time to want to steal in a place where the security is world class. I mean, you are either absolutely brave or absolutely stupid. And I can tell you, our Indians are not brave. So the only other option left is stupidity. Just imagine, in the most, security filled, CCTV, cameras filled, sensors filled, where they can even, read your eyeballs or facial recognition. So much of security is there, so much of camera, so much of technology is there. And there you're going and stealing, and that also stealing what? Chocolates and lingerie and toys. Do you know the price to pay is, like in the United States, the Indians who have committed this crime of stealing chocolates and small things, they've had their visas revoked. Let that sink in. Your visa is revoked. They have been put in jail and they have had a permanent criminal record. Imagine a permanent record for stealing. And that also what? Stealing a chocolate. Is it worth destroying your entire life? They have got deported from the country, deported from the United States, where you would have a career, where you would have a future, where you would have an education. You lost everything, where you spent hundreds of thousands of dollars for stealing a small thing, a chocolate or a perfume, or like you have never seen, even food, man. Some of them act like they never seen food. They take bread and they put it in their bag. They steal bread from a buffet. Like, okay, you're eating a bread, fine. You're taking 2-3 bread and then putting in your bag. Like, you have not seen bread in your life. You have not seen sweets and croissants. Why are you putting croissants in your bag? What is it? Jam and this thing. But like, okay, fine. If an airlines, they give you a towel and they give you jam and this and that and bread, and you don't want to waste it. Yes, I have taken when the bread and jam and all that. And then when I feel hungry, I have a snack. Fine, that is understood. That is given to you. That is your quota. But in a buffet table, where there is lots of jams, lots of butter, lots of small carnation milk, and you're taking all this and putting in the bag? I don't know what to say. And once again, those cameras are watching you, boss. The restaurant manager can see, waiters can see, people can see. And remember this much, we are talking of Indians who can afford to travel to a foreign country, Bali or United States or Europe. They have the money to travel there. They have the money for the visa. They have to show a bank balance. They can afford to fly the plane. They stay in 3-star, 4-star, 5-star hotels. And yet you behave like this. That means you have money, which is lots of money, and you're still behaving like you've not seen food. Like we had that incident, Global Summit, where these investors, so-called Indian investors, they're pushing, shoving, and jumping on plates and fighting over plates to the point where they held the plates so hard that they broke. Why? Because they want to take the plate and stack food. When our Indians will learn, I don't know. Just let it sink in. Let it sink in what I told you. You lose your US visa. You get a criminal record that is permanent. You get deported from the country. Your video gets taken and circulated among everybody through CCTV. And you're so desperate and so shameless that in the most high security area in the world, which is an airport, maximum number of CCTVs, maximum number of sensors, maximum number of cameras. And there you have to steal. And what do you steal? Chocolates, stationery, lingerie? And then when you get caught, no, I come from a good family. We have good values. Oh, my mother and father, they are very good people, sir. Please, sir, don't do this, sir. I've never met more shameless individuals. Seriously. And like I told you, after catching that guy, after that guy got caught red-handed, the only reason he backed off was when I told him that they've recorded this, they have CCTV. And after all that, he's shameless enough to ask me, we can have selfie. You should run away home, man. Oh, can we have selfie? Anyway, I don't know what to say. Like I told you, that guy from Singapore, he spoke to me. This is what he said. He being a Hindu, he being Indian Hindu, he himself said, Loy, I'm embarrassed. This is not the first time. This is a regular occurrence. What else do you say? Tell me, what else do you say? And yes, below the comments, instead of attacking the guy who committed the crime, instead of naming and shaming him and saying, shame on you, you shouldn't have done that, they are giving me bad words and saying, why you're putting all this? You are a shakal dekhiye, izzat nahi hai, you are anti-Indian, you are capitalizing on the bad things our Indians are doing. They are angry with me. They are angry with me for reporting this. No, I shouldn't be reporting this. I should only report the good things. Yeah, what? We are number one in the world, superpower. We are the 3 trillion economy, global superpower. Yes, and one guy even wrote 2050 or 2040. We are going to be the most powerful nation bigger than United States. Yes, yes. Achhe din. Like Modi is to say, no? Achhe din. Anyway, good, bad, ugly. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This is me signing off. You guys take care. Chalo.